It's the patch for the motley collab of the occult, the police, and other folks. And with patches, sometimes come system updates. Without further ado, let's get started. Our journey starts from a menu before loading in. Have you ever wanted to change the frame rate from the title screen? Maybe you wanted to linger on the title screen with a slightly adjusted volume. Me neither, but you can do it now. Welcome this additional options button to the menu button submenu on the title screen. It has nothing but the graphics and sound settings, so enjoy, I guess. Maybe it was new intern Kuhn's first assignment or something. I'm sure this will bring joy to someone's life though, so there's no reason to complain about it. Just know that this is your new power. Use it carefully. Next up is a mailbox update. The whale items were tired of having to share a mailbox with the free-to-play rabble. They filed a complaint with the Mailbox Homeowner Association, so now we've got an only whales section in the mailbox area. Your usual items will drop into the existing mailbox section. The only thing that I'm aware will come in the new tab are items purchased on the recently introduced YoStar web store for Japan. To illustrate this, I have sacrificed my free-to-play purity on the altar of Arna. I definitely wasn't going to be buying this later. This is just for y'all. The item I purchased was this 500 stone pack for 160 yen. As you can see, the 520 pyro package has dropped into this separate tab. I guess the saying's true. You either die a free-to-play, or live long enough to see yourself become the whale. As for why we need this feature, it's another one that I'm not sure we did all that much. I can't think of any advantageous reasons you would need to separate the pay-to-win items from everything else. The Japanese side sometimes uses the term buried treasure to refer to pyro reserves like Momotox and unfinished missions. Maybe this can be considered a new buried treasure. They're foolish if they think a separate tab can keep a rabbit sensei from splurging his saved pyros though. On to the next corner. There are two updates for the PC client. Updates which I'll have to describe from afar since my main Blue Archive device is the canonically accurate Shitum chest. So what are the updates? First, the PC client for Japan has a screenshot function. You'll have to use your imagination on this one, but it supposedly stores in the typical user's pictures folder. Also new with the PC client is the extra confirmation window when you try to exit the game. Kind of like when you long tap the Blue Archive icon in Arona, make sure that you're just moving the icon and surely not contemplating doing the unthinkable. You would never even consider uninstalling, right? Because remember, Sensei, the ride never ends. And then something that's not even written into the patch notes. It's an update about everyone's favorite. PvP! Yay! I swear, even the devs don't like PvP. That's why they never tell us anything about these sneaky PvP updates. It's like the unloved child that they're ashamed of and try their hardest not to mention to the world. So what didn't they tell us about this time? Well, you know how Hasumi became public enemy number 1 after Anonymous started playing PvP? We logged in after this patch to find out that Hasumi has been sacked. There's a new PvP boogeyman. You're now free to misdirect all your anger towards... Sensei. While I admit he's a looker, I personally liked attacking Hasumi better. Definitely not a Hasumi hater. Some people seem to dislike Anonymous. I don't know exactly why. Every time I tune into my local PvP channels, there always seems to be someone calling for death to Anon. Maybe they believe in the dead PvP theory where we all slowly get replaced by anonymous bots when the player count can't be sustained. I personally like the feature a lot, even if I'm definitely still being targeted by people who memorized my UE levels and first batter. Definitely not being paranoid here. And the rest of my bracket seems to have a lot of the faceless friends too, so I wouldn't say this is an unpopular feature. And that's all for the updates. Thanks for tuning in and see you next time, hopefully.